Hi everybody, this is Saad for the Saad Truth. Today I've got for you a transcript that took place between a professor and a research participant, whereby the professor was trying to analyze the cognitive processes and the reasoning skills of a member of the Ostrich Brigade. And so I'm just going to read out their interaction, and it should be clear who's speaking. There's a scientist, and then there's a research participant who goes by the acronym RM, and you'll see in a second why that acronym is operative here. So here we go. Scientist starts off. My name is Professor Reality. Your name, please? My name is Rejectus Maximus. Interesting name. Does it have a meaning? Yes, my parents wanted to name me in honor of those heroes who ignore realities that are otherwise as clear as gravity in their suicidal, self-flagellating attempt to appear tolerant toward the intolerable. Hence, my name is an ode to those who maximally reject reality in the pursuit of a unicorn fantasy as they are led to the slaughterhouse. And so the scientist says, got it? I asked you to come to the lab today to study how members of the Ostrich Brigade tackle various types of cognitive tasks, example, reasoning. Let's begin with the following task. I will state a set of items, and your goal will be to tell me what is the commonality that runs through them. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm all ears. So the scientist begins. Linda, Cindy, Fatima. Names of women? Excellent, retorts the scientist. Let's try another one. Lionel Messi, Muhammad Ali, and Kobe Bryant. Famous male athletes? Excellent, retorts the scientist. Let's keep going on. Fidel Castro's Cuba, Joseph Stalin's Soviet Union, and Mao Zedong, China. The participant retorts or replies, men who led countries that followed the dictates of communism. Excellent, says the scientist. Let's continue. Moshe Silberstein, Mordechai Chaim, and Amos Rothschild. Now here the research participant is a bit uncomfortable, and he says, I hope this is not anti-Semitic, but Jewish men? Very, very good, says the scientist. This is the last one that we'll be doing today. Ready? Because the unifying theme across these items is very difficult to detect, we'll be providing you with 43 items rather than the typical 3 that we've provided you so far. It's a tough one. Ready? Here we go. Abu Nidal Organization, Abu Sayyaf Group, جماعة الإسلامية, Hamas, حركات المجاهدين, Hezbollah, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Al-Qaeda, Islamic Movement of Uzbekistan, Jaish al-Muhammad, Lashkar-e-Tayyiba, Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade, Asbat al-Ansar, Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, Jama'a al-Islamiyya, Lashkar-e-Jangvi, Ansar al-Islam, Libyan Islamic Fighting Group, Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, Islamic Jihad Union, Harakat al-Jihad al-Islamiyya, Al-Shabaab, Kataib Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, Harakat ul-Jihad al-Islami, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, Jundallah, Army of Islam, Indian Mujahideen, Jama' Ansharut Tawheed, Abdullah Azam Brigades, Haqqani Network, Ansar al-Din, Boko Haram, Ansaru, Al-Mulattamun Battalion, Ansar al-Sharia in Benghazi, Ansar al-Sharia in Darnah, Ansar al-Sharia in Tunisia, ISIL Sinai Province, Al-Nusra Front, Mujahideen Shura Council in the environs of Jerusalem, and Jaish Rijal al-Tariq al-Naqshbandi. To which the research participant replies, I'm drawing a blank here. These groups span many cultures, races, and ethnicities, so that can't be a unifying theme, right? The scientist replies, yes, yes, absolutely right. Anything else that springs to mind that might yield some commonality between these groups? To which the research participant has a eureka moment and says, I think that the commonality here is that they all represent multicellular, bipedal, non-arboreal beings looking for meaning via a bonding experience, and in doing so, they are pursuing glory and the associated thrill-seeking activities. The scientist is impressed and says, anything else to add? And then the participant says, no, that's my answer. Scientist then concludes with, all right, thank you for completing this reasoning class. So there you have it, a task. There you have it, people. A research interview between a scientist named Professor Reality and a research participant who is part of the Ostrich Brigade named Rejectus Maximus. Talk to you soon. Ciao.